So I had to start all over and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? I got to start all over. So I'm on page 62. Who is Esau Edom? And it says, who is Esau Edom? Why was this Herod troubled about the birth and the arrival of the Messiah, Jesus Christ? First, we find that Herod was not of the same racial lineage as Christ. That's right. Antipater, Antipater, Idumea by birth was made by Caesar, prosecutor of all Judea, and his son, commonly called Herod the Great, was at the time of Christ's birth king of Judah, including Idumea. Idumea is the white man. Okay. Now let's okay, hold on. The reason why I had it mute as long as I did is because the music passed by. I did a video earlier, but I had to delete it because a car came up and they was booming some music in there, and I wasn't really talking about nothing too seriously to where I would it mess my video up and I would have to delete it because I don't want YouTube is to put a copyright strike on it, and then because that'll affect the content and affect the channel, and then you get like all these different strikes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to work that extra hard. Now, some people say you can just if you got music in that, just let the people know you don't own the copyright. You don't know who owned it or whatever. And I think they might. I don't know if they'll let you know what I'm saying. You know how Esau is. But anyway, it says I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna skip since I'm uh, who is Esau Edom? Page 62, verse. I'm just gonna go down and skip. It says, other enemies of Christ, including the Pharisees who were promoted and following the religion of Babylon, which means America, which developed into Tammuz. Tammuz was a false god and the basis of Judaism. Thus, the rabbis and Jewish Talmud have picked up where Herod and the Pharisees left off in their onslaught and of hatred against the Jesus Christ and the Redeemer of Israel in the Talmud. Jesus is referred to as a sorcerer, adulterer, seducer, blasphemer, and a fool. It says he committed bestiality and sexual perversions and performed magic. It assigned four deaths for Jesus: stoning, burning, the deception, depictions, and slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. I don't know what that is. Slaughter, grational, whatever. I don't know. My bad on that one. It says the Jews assaulted against Christ and Christianity is historic, as admitted by the Jew Barnum and Lazarus. The Jews is not content merely to destroy Christianity, but he preaches the gospel of Judaism. He is not only he is not only assaulted the Catholics or the Pharisees' faith, but he incites to unbelief and then impose on those whose faith he has undermined his own conception of the world, of mortality, and of life. He is engaging in historic mission the annihilation of the religion of Christ. So when you look at this up here, it says, thus the rabbi of Jewish Talmud had picked up where Herod and the Pharisees left off in their onslaught of hatred against Jesus Christ, the Redeemer of Israel. In Talmud, Jesus is referred to as a sorcerer or adulterer, seducer, blasphemer, and a fool. It says he committed bestiality, sexual provision, and performed magic. Now, that's what happened. That's what Esau does. You know, they do all that bestiality and messing with them animals. That's why you look at them, you're like, damn, why they love animals so damn much? They have them in their damn car. They have them in the, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know some of our people attempt to have them in their house and stuff and things of that nature. But, you know, we talking about they just obsessed with them, putting them in their cars, houses, and stuff. I used to would think that I would put a dog in my house, in my car, or in my bedroom and stuff like that. I don't know why in the hell I was thinking like that though. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know why. I don't even know why I was thinking like that. Like, why would I put an animal dog in my house? But I didn't understand the adults at the time. They were telling me, I said, you don't want a dog in your house? Like, yeah. I said, I would like to see a dog in my house. You know, as a child, you're looking at it kind of different. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, and I learned this truth and came into the knowledge of what this truth is, I'm like, hell no, I don't want no. Because it represents these people that they, because you're thinking about all the stuff that they do with them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother, I had a brother that said like 5 years ago, over 5 years, he said that he was dating this woman, right? He said, I think she must have been a so-called white woman or another type. I don't know. I don't know what her ethnicity was, but he said that he came in the room, said he loved it, the girl, and he went in the room and there was a dog in it. She had a dog in the bed and everything. My brother say told her, said, look, I'm gonna see you later. I'll be back. Told her, put on his shoes and got the hell up out that house and ain't looked back since. He said, oh no, we not in the bed with a dog. Like what? What the hell? You know? And so I say, no. That's just like trying to, like, I believe they'll eat out the same bowl as a damn dog. Like, it's nasty to even just think about that because thinking, hold on, you thinking about a damn dog slob and stuff coming out that dog mouth and all. Oh man, that shit is. I don't see how in the hell they can. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about all that shit, man. But let's keep trying to get some understanding here. Like Herod, the Jew was in Hindari hatred. He had a Hindari hatred for Christ and Christianity, and this is clearly expressed in the Talmud and other Jewish works. Despite this fact, the organized church would the organized church would not, cannot or will not acknowledge that the declining of their Christian nation is purport I don't know what that is, to the number of the influence of the Jews allowed to exist in it. Okay, anti-Semitism. I think I said that right. The term anti-Semitism has been used by the Jews to counter and conceal God's natural order and plan in the world in order in order which has assigned to the Jews the role of aggressor, hater, hater, destroyer, seducer, invader, corrupter. By simply calling one anti-Semitic, the Jews attempted to put all blame for conflict on the other party. In other words, it is those Arabs or those Palestinians are the Germans that are the haters and aggressors, when in fact it is the Jew, written in the American Hebrew, Jesus, H homeless state. It can hardly be accidental that antagonism directed against the Jews is to be found pretty much everywhere in the world where Jews and non-Jews are associated, as the Jews are the common element of the situation. It would seem probably that the case would be found in them rather than in the widely varying groups which feel this antagonism. The results of this name calling tact is to force the attention on the effects of the conflict and not at its case. The case is always some I don't know what that is, that the Jew that participated in conflict and action against the Jews. The Jews then say that it is an anti-Semitic or unwanted Jew hatred. Yet the hatred or action against the Jews is a natural response written under the chapter title of Jew, written under the chapter title of Jew. Hatred as a national instinct, which is a natural instinct. Samuel Rose states, anti-Semitic Jew hatred is so intensive that it may quite simply be called one of the premier the instincts of mankind, one of the important instincts by which the race helps to preserve itself against total destruction. I cannot emphasize the matter too strongly. And anti-Semitic is not, as Jews have tried to make the world believe, in active prejudice. It is a deeply hidden instinct. It is a deeply hidden instinct with which every man is born. He remains unconscious of it as of all other instincts of all self-perversion, pres, pres, preserve, preservation until something happens to awaken it. Okay? Just as when something flies in the direction of your eyes, the eyelids close instantly, and other of their own second, so swiftly and surely as the instinct, surely is the instinct of an anti-Semitic awakening in man. There is not a single instinct when the Jews have not fully deserved the bitter fruit of the fury of their persecutors. Okay, I don't know if people understood that. You know what I'm saying? They might consider. See, like it seems like people get more out of the. How you doing? All right, what's up, man? Yes, indeed. But it just seemed like when you're talking about something that's real, when you're trying to get into the real deep stuff that's not going to be entertaining, like stuff, this is not going to be entertaining for people in a good way. You see what I'm saying? Um, they usually they want subscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? You talk about stuff like this, the origin of Esau, where they come from and stuff. It ain't too many people checking for that, you know. But it's the best stuff, the best medicine. But I'm I'm gonna get up out of here and I'm gonna see y'all later, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate the one that sat in here and listened to the whole thing because they needed to get. I appreciate somebody trying to hear me out. You know what I'm saying? So, because this, go back and watch the video and y'all see what I said.